Good morning, everybody. We are on the way to the vet, as not usual, but as quite often we do. The little pony Daisy has not been feeling well lately. She's just kind of been off of her food and you can tell something's just not right with her. And she hasn't been to the vet in probably 2 years. So we thought just better be safe than sorry, and we're gonna go have her checked out. And then since we are going anyway, we brought little Jewel along.
Where is she?
Because, oh yeah, she's back there in the seat. Yeah, she's so cute. Because she's so friendly and everybody loves her that all you'd have to do to steal her would be open the car door as you drove past our house and she'd jump in with you. So we're gonna have her microchipped just as a precaution. That's a good thing to do with all your dogs anyway, and we have never got around to doing it with Jewel. So she's very special to us. So we're gonna have her microchipped and make sure that Daisy's okay. Jewel around a little.
Okay. Okay, so the vet's not out here yet, but we're gonna go ahead and get her blanket off so she's all ready for him. So you have a little bit of an idea of what exactly is going on with Daisy before we see the vet. So a couple days ago, I found her and she just did not look like she felt good. Her head was hanging, she wasn't eating, she was laying down a bunch. So we were a little concerned about colic. So we Thomas! This is like the third time I've tried to do this and he keeps biting the back of my leg. Oh, stop it. You're gonna get it, mister. So we ended up giving her a shot of Banamine, and our neighbors had something called immediate response, which we had never used before, but it's specifically for colic. So we gave her that, and I walked her a whole bunch, and within like 30 minutes of giving her that, she did go to the bathroom, so that was good. And by the next day, she had stop it, she had improvements. He's got a hold of my coat. That's what he just did to my pants leg. But she did have improvement, and but it wasn't, you know, you could still tell she's not herself. If you push on her stomach, it would hurt. She was eating, but just more like nibbles and stuff. So just, you know, she's probably going to improve over the next few days anyways, but just in case, we made the vet appointment anyways, and we're gonna go in. Thomas, oh my gosh, we're gonna go in and see what he says. You're being a little bit much. Don't you do it. As you can see, Thomas feels perfectly fine.
Things that hits my mind is gonna be if we ended up with some ulcerations in either the stomach or the small intestines from that colic episode, being dehydrated, and that's why the stool got so dry. Typically, is they weren't drinking correctly.
Okay.
A lot of times that in this kind of weather, it's not unusual to see that.
Yeah.
So
I've also noticed though lately, the past couple months, her just like looking not as healthy,
right.
not as
Okay.
vibrant, you know?
So the weight loss,
So I don't know.
did the weight loss happen acutely, or has that been going on for a little while?
Since Friday, she's drastically dropped weight and looks dehydrated, obviously. But she's usually just like so hard to keep weight off, where that doesn't seem to be the case lately. Oh, girl. Oh.
I would probably pick 17.
17? So that would, okay.
That's what I would pick as a number.
Which for a pony, that's not crazy old, right?
Right, correct.
Yeah. She has foundered in the past, not with us before we got her.
So the heart sounds pretty normal and the rate is normal.
That's good.
We'll put a number on it. Okay. So her heart rate's 40.
Okay.
Nice normal.
Pretty good.
Nice normal heart rate. Respiration, normal rate, normal effort, and lungs sound clear.
Okay.
So I'm hearing GI sounds, but they're very subtle, very quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So would say reduced in volume. There was a pretty
good volume sound. So that would make me think when we go from soft, quiet sounds to very loud, boisterous sounds, there's some cramping going on in there.
Okay.
She does seem like that's uncomfortable.
Yeah, because normally, like, you can mess around with her and she does not usually kick at you.
Sure. Okay. We've been here
99.1, normal 10.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
I checked it Saturday, it was the same.
So not running fever. What I am hearing when I listen to the GI tract, chest sounds fine. The GI tract, there's very, very soft, subtle sounds interrupted sporadically by loud, boisterous type sounds. Makes me think cramping type sensation. So a very rapid weight loss and inappetence after this episode really makes me think about some ulceration in the GI tract. Unfortunately, there's no way I can prove that. My endoscope isn't going to get there. One pathway is treat what we see, treat what things make sense, and then we assess our response. So that's going to be antibiotics. That's going to be starting on a proton pump inhibitor, omeprazole, to help get rid of acid so that the ulcers can heal. And I would use some biosponge to help settle down the gut, and probiotics if we're not already on them.
She's already on them.
Okay, good. I would do those things. Then I'm going to feed like a Purina Equine Senior, or Impact Senior, or Patriot Senior feed. I'm going to moisten it with just a little bit of warm water, just to kind of make it a little more moist. So basically the treatment for what we think is going on would be one pathway. The other pathway is pull some blood and run some blood work. Make sure we don't see anything that she's got kidney failure, or liver's in deep trouble, something like that. White cells are through the roof or in the basement. Yeah. Things that would potentially alter what we do here. Whichever pathway you want to go. Is she drinking very well, or?
I think she's drinking, yeah. She came down to the water trough, and I kept a bucket of water in the barn. She didn't drink that, but she's not used to drinking water in the barn. She goes to the water trough.
Heated water or busting ice?
Busting ice.
Okay. Do you have any water heaters?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Either a heated water bucket or a water tank heater or something like that. As cold as it's been, there are horses that just don't drink cold water adequately. They drink, but they don't drink enough. Huh. And if they've had some colic, and that could be the explanation of why she got constipated.
Okay.
Why that stool got so dry. We definitely see that this time of year. Some of them just will not drink ice water.
Never knew that. I have seen her drink a couple times, but yeah, like you said, it was just 6.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. How old did you think she was?
I'm gonna pick 17.
Okay.
So what I'm seeing is Galvane's groove is about halfway through the tooth. The tooth is getting round, so that would make us think we're older. But Galvane's groove is still present, and above that, the tooth is pretty smooth. So usually it's, Galvane's groove starts at 10, fully through the tooth at 15, going at 20. It's halfway through the tooth, so 17, coming 18 would be...
Which goes right along with her story.
Yeah,
so that's how old she would be, yeah.
I think that fits.
Her body condition's always been so...
I mean, she...
Right.
And she won't breed. We had her with a couple different stallions because we thought, it'd be fun to have full, but she's never bred, so... Yeah. Well...
Not everybody's fertile.
I'd say we just do option 1, right?
Yeah, treat what we see and assess the response. Okay. So I will start working on getting that written up.
Okay.
And we will...
Okay, we are done at the vet, and it ended up being a lot bigger deal than we thought. So he's worried that the pony has ulcers. It's no way to prove it other than just listening to the gut and just looking at symptoms. So we've got a ton of preventative maintenance and work to do on her, like 5 or 6 different medications for 2 weeks, twice daily. And then Jewel ended up being a lot worse than we thought. Aww. She had an impacted anal gland, and the vet couldn't get it extracted, so they had to do a surgery on it. And she's got a ton of medication for the next couple weeks.
And she is not happy right now.
Yeah,
poor baby.
And she's supposed to wear that stupid cone for 2 weeks, so.
Yeah, we knew she had an issue going on. We just didn't realize it was that big of a deal.
Yeah, thought we were going in for a quick checkup, and it ended up being about a $700 visit.
Yeah.
But we'd spend $1 million to save Jewel. She's our favorite animal.
Poor baby. They had to put her to sleep, so she's still a little wobbly, too.
If I had to pick between Oliver and Jewel, I don't know what I'd do.
Okay, Daisy's back home. She's had the first part of her medication, which I don't remember the name of it. It's down at the big barn. I'll have to get it for you, but she takes that about 30 minutes before all of the other medication. So now it's time for, she's got Equine Senior. I have just her regular supplements and probiotics in there. We got a fourth a scoop of this, and the metronidazole is in there, which is the antibiotic. And then also, before we give her the grain, we're going to give her this. So I think this is for only about 4 days. Anyways, it's a lot for our poor girl, but she hasn't been feeling good. So hopefully this is the trick and she'll start feeling better. You ready to eat, Daisy? Okay, we're gonna give her this first. See if you guys can see it. I'm up here by myself. Which medicine? Good girl. It doesn't squeeze out very easy, does it? Nice and good girl. Okay, so she got the paste, and now it's just time for her grain, and then she'll just come out here with the rest of the horses. Come on. Or ponies, whatever you want to call them. Okay, eat that up, girl. There you go. Eat it up. Well, Daisy was a naughty girl, and she didn't like her grain with all the medicine in it. So I guess we're gonna have to get a syringe and try to get the medicine down her really quick. Okay, so I just went ahead and mixed the medications in some water in a syringe. I'm gonna give it to her that way, and then we'll just give her grain to her, just nice and plain the way she likes it. Hey, Miss Daisy, time for your medicine. Good girl. Yeah. There. That was easier, huh? Good job. That was easier. Okay, Miss Daisy is out of her stall for the day. She's had her medicine. She didn't eat her grain. Maybe she'll come out here and eat some hay. I'm sure she's looking for alfalfa. Don't you bite me. But the vet said no alfalfa for Daisy. So she just needs some regular grass hay. She's eating it. That's good. So we'll come out later and see how she feels, Thomas. He's been ornery. Oh, you little stinker. Tap it. I'm going to make Isaac come out here and get you. So say a little prayer for our Daisy girl. Give her a thumbs up. And then we'll try to update you in another video or a few days once we know how she's doing. Hopefully she pops out of this really quick. Say goodbye.